2, 1, go!
Alright guys, we are dropping in at the top of Stage 2 EWS 2020 Zermatt. First things first, I apologize for the dirty GoPro, but if any of you have seen any of the content that's been put out regarding this race in Zermatt, conditions were nasty. Obviously, it's snowing, mud was everywhere, it was an absolute slippery mud fest, it was insane. I'm gonna stay quiet for most of this video and just let you guys enjoy the full race run. One good thing throughout this run, this section of the camera stayed clear the entire way all the way down to the bottom, so you could actually see the trail well all the way throughout, giving you guys a good idea of what the trail looked like and the types of conditions that we were dealing with. Almost lost it there.
Nico, I'm here. You're good, go, 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 you're good.
Passing my friend Nico here. He was having an awesome time racing EWS as well. This was his first enduro race ever, which is absolutely insane. This entire section was just a river the whole way. Sketchy bridge, gotta be careful on the brakes here. Overall, I felt really confident on stage 2. I absolutely loved this stage. It was by far my favorite in the entire race. It was so much fun, everything about it. I really like the flow sections that are at the bottom. As you may recall from the practice video, I mentioned in this part that I was going to try to take the inside line. I did to an extent. Rear end kind of got away from me and slipped out a bit, but it was a better line than I did in practice, so I'll take it. Things really start to steepen out and get real slippery here. Definitely don't want to let the bike get away from you. Big rut here to catch yourself in, try to make it around the turn. point, my hands were frozen. I was hoping to slide the rear end around this turn. Unfortunately, my fingers were so cold that I couldn't grab my rear brake hard enough to lock up the tire and slide it out. Obviously, it was snowing at the top, so we're probably dealing with 30 to 35 degrees in Fahrenheit, 0 to 2 degrees in Celsius. It is cold. This section was super fast, and you've got a short but steep uphill with this left-hand turn in the wet. Oh, I was so nervous about that turn right there. I was just trusting that my tires were going to grip and that you'd be able to make it through. And this starts the new section of flow trail. It was long, holy cow. In the race, with how wet it was and everything, this section just seemed like it would never end, just turn after turn after turn. One cool aspect about this section of trail, though, I was starting to catch another rider, so pretty much every time I would come around one of these berms, I'd be able to see the other rider, and then I was slowly but surely gaining on him, getting a little bit closer. It's always nice to have that added little bit of edge and additional interest in trying to go fast. Catch the next guy in front of you. You can see I'm just getting closer and closer, slowly but surely. He probably sees me and he thinks the same thing. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
On your left. Oh, thank you.
Clear by him, and we're on our way again. Taking a little bit of a rest on this little downhill portion. We got a right-hander coming up, and then a bit of an uphill sprint. It's pretty long, and just got to grind it out. I was so cold by this point. My feet were frozen. I could barely even feel them, and my legs were just rock hard. They felt so tired and stiff. Trying to pedal through this section right here took everything I had. Popping back into the woods here for some additional flow trail. This section of trail was so much fun. I could ride it forever. I was having a blast on it. Some really cool features too, and high rock formations and fun turns with amazing berms, a few little tables here and there. It was awesome. Line choice was definitely key through this section. Gotta love chainsaws. It was amazing having the spectators out here, especially given the conditions and everything else. Awesome of them. Thank you so much for the support and everybody cheering us on. Especially this spectator here with the umbrella. That's Amy, my wife, cheering me on. So awesome of her to spend the weekend with me and get out there, especially with these nasty conditions. She gave me so much support throughout the weekend. It was just so awesome of her. I greatly appreciate it, so thank you. Here we're going to finish out stage 2. I wasn't sure exactly where it ended. I didn't hear the beep of my timing chip when I went by, so I just went all the way to the end. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. You can listen to me suffer and breathe. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and tell me where to ride next.